Okay, now let's step away from this for a minute because we have to understand who we're talking to and our customers. So for me, I really want you to understand and think about what I call the seeker's mindset. Someone who's using some type of search tool. We have to understand what they're doing that for. So why do we search, right? We search because we're researching, we're exploring and discovering, because nowadays, search tools not just for people who are in the interest phase, there's actually very much a top of the funnel. Also, we're trying to understand intention. So Google's actually now parsing down, it's called multimodal queries, and I think it's important that we understand that. And then where are these people, the search people? What position are they on the buying journey? So, what I want you to think about is to start to be strategic when you're thinking about how to connect with the seeker. Plan your content around things like questions, research, needs. Tailor things to the stage in the funnel that they're at. So I'm not just going to throw this slide up and you're going to go back and go, all right, how do I do that, Jennifer? Well, there you go. Look at this. Here we go. Exciting. Okay, so I want you to think, if they're in the awareness stage, they're at the surface level. They're in that exploration, trying to figure stuff out. There's not a sense of urgency yet. So now, again, depending upon what they're looking for, i.e. engagement ring, I'm looking for something special to wear for a wedding, I am looking for a gift for my 25th wedding anniversary. Awareness. They're going to ask what, how, and why questions. So this will be helpful to you because now when you start to think about content planning, think about that from that side of things. If you move into the interest side, you can see that here it's more detailed. So because they acquired some knowledge in that awareness phase, so now they're moving in down the funnel, right? I'm more interested. So now their searches are going to be more specific, but they're now sensing a sense of urgency. They're starting to move to that area. And here is where there's comparisons. So if you've ever thought about writing comparison content, this is a great place to do that. Here you want to think about the which item is better, which will hold up its value longer. Should I buy lab versus what? Natural. So you see already where this is happening? Okay. Here is where they're also going to then dig into reviews and more comparisons. And then the last is here is the desire, the decision phase. So now they're going to be more specific. I'm looking for a sapphire engagement ring with that's how people are going to search for things because now what? They're educated, they know what they want. Now there's more of an urgency and they're ready to buy. So here you can see you want to think about content that will be where, when, and how much. Because this is the place where they're what? They're comparing, they're moving into this decision. Action-oriented content here will be really helpful.